All right. Welcome to another episode of something that we have never figured the name out, and I don't think we will ever figure the name out. And maybe we should just be called the No Name Podcast.
Welcome to A&A.
Welcome to the AA podcast. We're going to be doing.
No, that sounds like the
A&A.
people that fix cars.
No, but it's like Alcohol Anonymous, isn't it?
But maybe that's not bad.
Yeah, hey, maybe that's not too shabby. Alright, so we just chat shit. We do what we got to do for an hour or so. We got to do our thing. There's plenty of episodes that you guys can have a little look at. Today, we're going to be looking at a very special topic it's very close to me, and I think, Aydan, it's very close to you.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the Happy Madison production, the production company owned and created by Adam Sandler. Pretty cool.
Is it owned
cool.
by Adam Sandler?
Yeah, co-founded by Adam Sandler. It's owned by him.
I thought they made movies before he became like a movie star.
No. Did you not know it was his production company?
Well, I had a feeling he had like real big ties to it, but I didn't know it was his.
He is the CEO and founder of.
Fair enough. He's done well.
Anyway, we're jumping the gun here. Okay, we've got a few things before we go into the main topic. All right, I'm your host, Adam. I'm here with my good friend, Aydan. We skipped all of that bit. We went straight into the topic and all of that. We're a bit all over the place. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so please, if you're listening to one of these, thank you so much. So, Aydan, please tell me, how's your week been since the last episode?
Yeah, my week's been interesting. It's a lot of appointments, a lot of walking about, but you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do to get done, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I went to a job interview, got the job.
And that's how we do it.
That's how we do it. I also fucking getting a Mackey's delivery the other day. Aydan, you know about this, and I missed the last 3 steps, and I fucked my ankle, and now it's bruised. Looks worse. It looks worse than Rihanna with Chris Brown in the elevator.
Cool. He was too focused on that McChicken sandwich at the end of the line.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it that. I mean, I call it Molly's pussy, but either way. Anyway, right, so yeah, I mean, this week, I had that, I fucked my ankle, been doing shit, but I have also, more importantly, I've seen some great movies. So at the moment, I am doing a Karate Kid video for my YouTube channel at Cancelling Culture, where I do some film reviews and stuff like that.
Is that in preparation for the new Karate Kid coming out?
Yeah, it's kind of, exactly, Karate Kid Legends, right?
Oh, that's good, yeah.
You got Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio. You know, they're coming to do their...
Oh, I was going to say, my title was a bit too 80s, wasn't it?
What was it?
Generation.
Oh, it's way better. Karate Kid Generations is a way better title. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so I've been doing that. I mean, the week before, the last 2 weeks, I did Fantastic Four 2005 and Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh, I watched that recently as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's good, but, like, they failed Doctor Doom.
I thought Doctor Doom's pretty good. For, like, he's not Doctor Doom. Do not get me
he's not.
No, but I think it's pretty good. For like a 2000s kind of adaptation, you know, they didn't want to... It wasn't the MCU yet. They couldn't go full force into shit like that.
No, they couldn't. But Sue Storm, Jessica Alba, what a casting choice.
Incredible. And whoever decided the right to make sure that there was a scene in each film she gets naked in public. Incredible. Incredible writing. Do you know what I mean? Like, why was there not Scarlett Johansson, like, has to strip down to, like, I don't know, fit into an orgy or something? I don't know.
You know, in The Beach, she was meant to get her tits out, and Michael Bay was like, nah.
Wasn't that, no, that was,
That was The Beach.
Was that The Beach? Was that The Beach?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. So, I watched that. I think it's a pretty good movie. I like both of them. I think the first one is better than the second. The second's alright. You know, Rise of the Silver Surfer himself, that is pretty...
yeah, he always has been cool, though. Every iteration of it.
I cover all of this pretty extensively in my YouTube videos.
I think what they should have done for the second Fantastic Four is done a bit more on the origins of Galactus and the Silver Surfer, because they just kind of come out of nowhere, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, and he's a giant.
Yeah.
Which is.
I mean, I didn't have to state the obvious.
No, I know. Even like in my video, I'm like, I mention it once, and I'm like, everyone's spoken about it. So I'm like, I don't dwell on it for too long.
He's basically the exact same great big evil as the one in the Green Lantern movie.
I was going to say, it's the same, Paradox?
Parallax or whatever the fuck, yeah. Parallax, maybe.
Parallax? Yeah, that sounds right. That's a movie I haven't seen in a while, and I don't intend to watch it.
No, it's one of Ryan Reynolds' worst, but
I mean, he's got quite a few bad ones. Have you ever seen the film The Voices?
Yeah, we watched it together.
Did we?
Yeah, it was like the first time we watched that movie was together.
Oh, right. Well, that's the only time I've watched that movie. So, well, there you go. Okay, well, for people that don't know it, that are listening, thanks, Aydan. You could have gone along with that. I literally don't remember that, I swear. Because it was one of the first I reviewed on my Instagram page.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think that might be why, though, because we watched
Oh,
it. It was like, oh,
oh.
this is a quirky movie that came
Dude,
out
it
of
was
nowhere.
fucking mad, right? So it's Ryan Reynolds playing a role that he doesn't usually play, where he's a really awkward guy. He just works at like a factory or something, and he goes on a date with a girl. He's a bit creepy, whatever. He's driving her home, gets her killed in a car crash, keeps her head because he's odd, you know. He talks to his
I'd say
dog.
because he's lonely.
He is lonely, but he's also a bit odd. Anyway, he ends
Yeah.
up killing like a bunch of girls, and Anna Kendrick's in it, and he kills her. He keeps the heads in the fridges and he talks to them. But then you have this like, not B plot because it's kind of the plot, but the police officer kind of tracking him down. And there's a great shot where they go into his apartment, and it's how we've seen his apartment the entire time. It's clean, it's no, not tidy, but you know, it looks normal. Police officer goes in it. Suddenly it turns into this dark, dingy, covered in flies. There's tubs of body parts everywhere, and like all this stuff. And it was just like, it was a really refreshing movie to have someone like Ryan Reynolds, who at that time was, you know, known as a comedy, romantic comedy type of guy. Did a few
I
things
think it was more romance leads he was taking around then.
Well, exactly. It was like, I think Voices Gate, it was like 2011, let's say 2013.
Yeah.
So
Those just
anyway,
started coming out, all of that.
yeah, exactly. So really good movie. Highly recommend it. The Voices.
They called him a Van Wilder type.
A Van Wilder. I like that. Rise of Taj, the second one.
I haven't seen that.
You've never seen Rise of Taj? Ah.
No.
You haven't Tajed, man. You haven't done it.
I haven't lived.
You said anything else this week?
Yes, there are things that have happened in the world, but not to us.
No, I meant like, you seen any movies? I don't care about what's happening in the world.
You wanted me to divulge on that.
I'm a little bit scared about it.
Well, Kanye's released a new track. That went down well. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard it. Is it good?
Oh my god. So basically, the whole chorus is 3 words, and you couldn't get like a more impactful 3 combination phrase. It's a N-word Heil Hitler over and over. Yeah, and the beat actually does it justice.
What is it called? What's the song called?
Heil Hitler.
It's called that.
Yeah,
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh, it's called Heil Hitler. Alternate title: Heil Hitler. And the album cover is literally a swastika.
But the beat does it justice.
Yeah? Hang on.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
Oh,
The album's called Cut. What happened to this guy, man? Like, what the fuck happened?
He just needs to see his kids, man.
He just needs to see his kids. Kim, if you're listening, let him see his kids.
He's seen that Kim recently hit up Timothy Chalamet because of the rumors that he's got like a huge dick or some shit, and he's just going deeper into the rabbit hole.
Oh my god. What, that Timothée Chalamet has a huge dick?
Yeah, it's a Pete Davidson thing going around again.
Oh, speaking of Timothée Chalamet, I watched the Bob Dylan movie, A Complete Unknown.
Well, how did you feel about it?
I actually, surprisingly, had a pretty good time. There's a lot of songs. It's
a shame that I don't like Timothy Chalamet because he's like one of those guys that
Do you know what?
you're just like,
Right,
I just don't like him.
No, I don't like him, right? But he's good in Dune, and I'm not gonna lie, he's good in this. Like, you don't see him as Timothée Chalamet as much in this. More in Dune, you see it as Timothée Chalamet, but in this, he did a good job because he does all the singing and the playing the guitar, like he actually does it. So you kind of get invested in that.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, the reason I don't like him has got nothing to do with his acting capability. It's just because he seems like one of those guys who's too suave with the girls, and it's kind of all an act for the girls kind of thing. You know, not a man's man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, buddy, pass the wrench. And he passes you a screwdriver. And you're thinking, what are you doing? Come on, man.
Yeah. No, he definitely wouldn't be on the pitch.
Anyway,
Unless it's like a quidditch pitch.
I recommend the movie if you like that sort of thing. There is a lot of songs. Johnny Cash is in it. He does a
I'm
few
not
numbers.
heavy onto biopics, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good one. You know, there's a few good ones, and it is a good one.
There is one that I would see if it ever came out. It's Gabriel Iglesias is in Fluffy the comedian.
Yeah.
He said if he was to do a biopic after he's dead, the person that he would have like be him, he's given him his blessing to actually do it, is Manny from Modern Family.
Modern Family, yeah. What the fuck?
They look eerily alike. If you've seen
Do
the
they?
episode, he's in an episode where he's like pretending to
Was
be.
it Fluffy the comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gabriel Iglesias. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he does. He does look like Manny, doesn't he? I know. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene when they're like both drinking a cup of tea the exact same way. It's hilarious.
No, that's funny. No, I'm all for that. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
shit.
I'd see that.
Yeah, I'd see that. No, that's good fun. Is there anything else you want to say? You know, anything else you've seen, you read, you're done?
Kid Cudi released evidence that P. Diddy broke into his house to unwrap his family's Christmas presents.
No. What?
Did you not hear about that? No, that's true. That's
true.
That came out in court.
No. What, he ran?
Yeah.
He broke into Kid Cudi's house
And unwrapped their family's Christmas presents.
Why? What? What is he, the fucking
like a
Grinch?
cartoon
What the
villain.
fuck is that? Like, was he
He's
dressed
so
up as Santa?
diabolical.
Like, was he dressed up as Santa? Because that's a huge element that I would have asked as the judge. You know?
Fuck your Christmas, Cudi.
Yeah, fuck your Christmas kid. Your kids ain't having shit.
I bet he pissed on the Christmas tree and everything.
Oh my god. He's not all Kelly,
It's like
calm
Bad
down.
Santa, but it's like a P. Diddy.
Yeah, I just imagine Kid Cudi's fucking kid comes downstairs like in The Grinch and she's like, Santa? P. Diddy's there like, hey bitch, what you want?
He just tosses him like a bottle of baby oil.
Hey, you want to come
He
play?
gives him the Kill Bill speech. He's like, hey kid, if you're still raw about this, when you're older you can come and find me.
Oh yeah, I would love that. That would be such a good animation.
They should do a P. Diddy musical.
Oh god, there's a lot going on with that guy. I never liked his music. I'm just gonna say.
I'm just saying, that's what they should, rather than do these like fucking serious documentaries that are just fucking, just fucking like an absolute pill to swallow, just make it a musical.
Yeah, just make light of everything. Like, understand how serious everything is, but Yeah. So let's move on. Okay, so I haven't really got any other section to this, so I think we should just move straight to the topic at hand. So as we mentioned earlier, we're going to be looking at Happy Madison Productions, the Happy Madison Studios created by Adam Sandler. In 1999 is when it came out. That's when he created 1999. So it was co-founded by Adam Sandler. Obviously, it's best known for things like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Grown Ups. Trying to think of any. Deuce Bigelow, Big Daddy. There's loads. Basically, any film with Adam Sandler and his friends. It's usually a Happy Madison production. So
We call them the Sandler.
the Sandbags.
No, the Sandler pack.
The Sandler pack.
It's
I
like
like it. So we're going to go through them chronologically. There's about 25 of them. Some of them I haven't even seen. Okay, no, there's about 30 of them maybe. Maybe 35 actually. Anyway, so yeah, we're just going to go down them. Some of these I haven't even fucking seen before. So I haven't got a lot to say. Yeah, there's some of them where I'm like, is that a Happy Madison production? Like, I never knew that, but, yeah. So, right, so starting it off, right, 1999, the year the production company comes out. What's the first film you create? You've got a production company. You've made a bit of money at SNL. You're like, okay, I've got some buddies. What's the first movie I'm going to make? What do you think the first Happy Madison production movie was?
Oh, I actually think I know.
1999. You know this, dude. You fucking know this. I know you know this because you showed me
I
this
got
movie.
confused with it's fucking Grandma's Boy, isn't it?
No, that's 2006.
Damn it! No, it's hard because like he was in movies before the company was actually about.
He's not in it. Don't think about Adam Sandler. He might have a cameo, to be fair, but he's not. It's not him. Okay, it's not the main. It's not the Sander. It's not the.
It's not Deuce Bigelow.
It's literally Deuce Bigelow. That's what I mean. The first movie, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a name for myself here. I'm gonna do some shit, right? I don't know why I just went real fucking what's his name? Fucking Gambit.
If you're asking about a cameo, he has a cameo in the second Deuce Bigelow, Adam Sandler.
I'm pretty sure he has a cameo in the first one. Anyway, Deuce Bigelow, don't know if you've ever seen it. It's about Rob Schneider becomes a male prostitute to pay for an exotic fish that while he's house sitting his neighbor. Yeah, while he's fish shitting his neighbor while his neighbor's on holiday, and he accidentally, through comedic tomfoolery, he basically crashes this exotic fish tank. So he has to pick up a prostitute while his neighbor's on holiday to regain all the fish in the tank. To
explain the plot a bit more, the guy he's house sitting for, we'll say, is a real expensive male gigolo, and he decides to take his clientele book to try and make some money himself.
Yeah, basically. But obviously, it's Rob Schneider, and Rob Schneider's great in certain roles.
There's
a few roles that's coming up. I'm like, I like him in this. He is all right in this movie.
Yeah. The whole basis of the movie is every client that he meets and tries to have sex with is just weird in their own unique way.
Yeah.
Amy Poehler.
Oh yeah, there's loads of cameos in it. All from obviously SNL days.
Yeah, they would be.
Yeah, because they were fresh off the take. I don't know when Adam Sandler left SNL, but I imagine it was pretty soon before this. Right, let's move on to the next one. 2000. I'm pretty sure you know what fucking film came out in 2000.
See, I don't actually know the order of any of these movies.
It's Little Nicky. You're never gonna guess it. I fucking love this movie. Great cameo from Tarantino in this movie. As a blind priest or whatever he is, blind pastor.
Oh yeah,
homeless fucking yeah, and he's like warning him. Basically, Little Nicky, he's the devil's son. He goes down to Earth and basically, what is it? He has to do something. I can't even fucking remember.
He has to get his brothers back.
Oh, he has to get his brothers back, yeah. Preventing them from destroying the boundary between good and evil on Earth. Right, okay.
Yeah, and one of his brothers is in the Green Mile.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the big dude.
Oh, the big black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. I'm with you. But obviously, Little Nicky, being Adam Sandler, he's a little socially awkward guy who just likes listening to his Metallica and Dio fucking album.
Also, this movie, Little Nicky, is the first movie in the Happy Madison universe, let's say, that actually has reoccurring characters that show up in different movies. It's the guy who's like, "You can do it!" And that's what spawned the whole the Sandlerverse.
Yeah, there's a theory, isn't there, that it's all connected. There's so many other Easter eggs. I don't know any of them. Well, maybe at the end we'll go through a few of them. I'll Google it and we'll go through a few.
Well, you can't tell them that. You gotta leave some shroud of mystery, innit?
Yeah, I suppose. Alright, so 2001, Joe Dirt. Never seen it.
2001, what?
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
I think I tried to see a bit of it and it was horrible, so I stopped. It's not for us. It's for Americans. Obviously, there's probably relatability for certain individuals in certain states, but it's not for us. We've never lived anything like that. So
yeah.
The jokes go over our head.
Yeah, I've never watched it. To be fair, I like David Spade. I don't mind David Spade. David Spade's pretty cool.
He's alright. He has a podcast, I'm pretty sure, or a radio show, one or the other.
Does he? I think he'd be a great Joe Exotic. Think about it, right? No, you know Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, right?
Yeah, the Tiger King.
Yeah. They do a comedy version, right? Called the Lion Boy or something. I don't know, right?
Yeah, they can make it a musical.
Yeah, make it a music. Aydan, what's up with this musical shit, man? Drop it.
I don't even like musicals that much.
Dude, it's coming across kind of gay, right? Just wind it in.
I'm not the actual musical.
So, I've never seen Joe Dirt. I don't know anything about it. I'm just going to move on from it. A redneck guy, whatever. The Animal. Rob Schneider again. Transforming himself into, or metaphorically, or spiritually, whatever, into different animals. Have you ever seen this movie?
Oh, No, he doesn't transform himself into the animal. He like gets there. He's like acts like them completely. Like he
Yeah, no,
turns.
that's what I mean. Like he doesn't turn into an animal. Yeah, that's what I mean. He just like
I re-
acts like the
oh,
animal.
yeah,
He gets the animal's spirit. It's like Craven.
and he's trying to get this girl to fall in love with him or some shit.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
I haven't actually seen it. I've been meaning to watch it. I've just seen like quite a few clips, and it seems interesting enough. And I like Rob Snyder.
He said the poster says he wasn't much of a man. Now he's not much of an animal.
Yeah, I think I have seen this actually. I don't know. It's one of those movies where if I have seen it, then it just gets lost in the background. It's nothing too interesting happens.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds, yeah.
Yeah. I think I have seen that one.
You have?
No, I don't think I have.
You don't think you have?
No, but I think I know what it's about. I think it's more of a romantic one.
Would you bear with me one second?
No, but is it more of a romance rather than a comedy?
I will tell you exactly what it is about. It tells the story of a pizzeria owner who learns that he is the heir of a late multi-millionaire who is also a television reporter wanting a story on him. Oh, he also meets a television reporter. So basically, he turns out he's a rich guy.
Yeah.
It's got Winona Ryder in it and John Turturro.
And is there like you can only get this inheritance if you do good things kind of shit?
Probably. I don't know. I've never seen it. The film received negative reviews, apparently.
Sounds where it's going.
Yeah. Directed by Stephen Brill. He did the Mighty Ducks movies and Hubie Halloween.
That's not a
movie
good sign,
43. He did movie 43, but also he did one of my favourite movies and Connor's favourite movie, Drill Bit Taylor.
I do love Drill Bit Taylor.
Dude, you gotta fucking love Drill Bit Taylor, man. Like, there's something to it. I don't know what it is, but I love it so much.
And it's one of the kids from Zeke and Luther.
Does it?
Yeah, the skinny nerdy one. He's like.
Oh, it's got the skinny nerdy one. I was thinking of Zeke or Luther. Didn't Luther like rob a convenience store? Do you remember that? Like a couple of years ago. Adam. Fuck yeah, what was his name? Hang on. Zeke and Luther. Dude, he definitely robbed a convenience store. He became like a drug addict, and then he what the fuck is his name? Adam Hicks, right? Adam Hicks. What did he do? He robbed a convenience store.
For what?
Okay, the first two charges were dismissed. In 2021, Hicks was found guilty of robbery and was sentenced to 5 years in state prison.
5 years?
He's still in prison, dude. He gets out next year. Oh, he was released in 2022 on parole after a judge credited him while serving a waiting sentence. So he's still got a sentence going on.
Behavior.
But yeah, he robbed alleged armed robbery. For robbing a series of robberies.
So you can bet the judge was all like, if it ain't a kid store, Mr. Hollywood, we better make an example out of you, boy.
Mr. Hollywood, do you think the rules don't apply to you, son?
That reminds me, there was footage released like yesterday of a really popular Minecraft YouTuber who's just been arrested.
Yeah.
Popular MMOs.
Yeah.
His name is 17 Mil or something like that. Yeah, he was just found like sleeping on the side of the road like a baby. Like people like reported him dead, so the police go up there and they find out who he is, and they're like, "Oh, it's YouTube boy. It's old YouTube boy."
Oh, Mr. YouTube boy, I think you better not sleep on the side of the road.
they find like loads of weed.
Sorry,
and,
I know popular MMOs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going through it, mate. After that divorce.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. After that divorce, you just like a decline in everything, and now he's substance abusing.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing?
Or he's just having a good time. Depends on perspective, really.
Please tell me what happened to popular MMOs. This is on Reddit. Not surprised he's going to jail. I went to school with him. Yeah, sure you did. On the run, apparently. He's in custody. What did he do? If I recall, he did not show up to court and he went on trial for weed, I think. Info may be inaccurate or wrong entirely, as it's been 2 months since I read through it. Currently being transported to a drug rehab. Yes, there's proof. DM me. I don't care.
I'm actually on
Anyway,
Reddit.
Hey, we need to move past this. The next one is one of the worst movies on this list. All right. It's got 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's one of the worst movies ever thought of. It's got someone from Wayne's World in it. Can you guess what it is?
Jack and Jill.
No, it's got someone from Wayne's World in it.
So it's not Jack and Jill.
It's got Dana Carvey in it.
Oh, that guy plays Garth.
Yeah.
Or Garth.
Yeah, Garth. Yeah, the girthy boy. The girthy boy.
1%.
Yeah, it's Masters of Disguise. It's the one where he turns into a turtle. Have you never heard of this movie?
Never heard of that.
It is awful. So he's like a spy or something. So it's set in the 1970s. It's set in 1979. And it tells the story of a man who was trained to become a master of disguise by his grandfather. When a master criminal kidnaps his parents. Basically, he has he literally changes outfit constantly, and he plays loads of different characters. But it is one of the most excruciating movies you will ever meet. It is ever see or whatever. It is horrible. It's
no,
so
I know
bad.
one that would top that instantly, to be honest.
But I think we should watch it. Yeah.
Oh, what? That's not a good fucking place to start. And then say we should watch it.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'd love to watch it. Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, it's the first. Actually, you'd love this, right? Okay, you've been wanting this all fucking night. It's an adult animated Hanukkah musical comedy drama.
What?
Okay, so it's an adult animated Hanukkah musical comedy drama.
That sounds horrible.
So yeah, it's a Christmas movie, but not about Christmas. It's about Hanukkah, obviously. It's starring Rob Schneider, written by Adam Sandler. Produced by Adam Sandler, obviously. Got a bunch of other people. Narrated by Rob Schneider, if you can't get enough of him.
What is it?
What?
You're building up the tension. What is it called, brother?
Oh, it's called 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, that's not.
Because it's Hanukkah, because it's crazy, man. The Jewish version of crazy. We're gonna get presents for 8 days. Oh, I've got to spend money for 8 days.
They should have called it Funukkah.
Funukkah. So it's funny that you mentioned that. The title is taken from a line from Sandler's series of songs called Chanukah Song that compares gift-giving traditions of Christmas and Hanukkah. Instead of 1 day of presents, we get 8 crazy nights. That's the quote.
Yeah, that's him trying to rub it in our faces, but we don't want to actually spin that dreidel.
The film centers on Jewish characters alongside Hanukkah. Okay, yeah. Davy Stones is a 33-year-old Jewish alcoholic with a criminal record that has earned his animosity in the hometown of Dukesbury, New Hampshire. Taken to court for his recent activities on the first night of Hanukkah, Whitley DeVoe, an aging volunteer referee from Davy's former basketball league, convinces the judge to have him do community service as a referee in training for his youth basketball team, but on one condition. If Davy commits another crime before his tenure is up, he will be sentenced to 10 years in prison. So it's
is this
basketball
the same movie?
Jew movie. What is up with Jews thinking they can play basketball? Yeah, this is the same movie.
It's not Jews, it's just Adam Sandler. Most Adam Sandler films where he's himself, he's playing basketball. He plays basketball as a guy.
You shoot hoops?
No, he actually does that as Adam Sandler, as himself. He goes out to random basketball courts and he'll just pick up a game. That's what he does.
Okay, well, moving on. Moving on. Right, we got a lot to get through. This is all I'm saying. Right, the hot chick, right? 2002, Rob Schneider. He becomes a girl, but he's still in his body. He gets estrogen or whatever. So he becomes a girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna breeze past these Rob Schneider ones. They're kind of shitty.
How dare you, knowing that one of our favorite movies is a Rob Schneider movie?
Yeah, but dude, that's an anomaly. And also, can I just say, it's not a Happy Madison.
I thought it wasn't. I was anticipating.
I had a feeling it was, because it's got the same humor. Do you know what I mean? So I would have been very surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised, if it was. I was quite surprised that it wasn't. A lot of
the same people was The Longest Yard as well. And nearly...
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, right, we're just going to move on. Right, so we got the hot chick, anger management, Jack Nicholson, Adam Sandler. Classic movie. I remember sitting on Connor's bed watching this. Woody Harrelson's in that movie. Marissa Tomei's in that movie. It is a great fucking film.
I mean, you can't go
really
wrong
great.
with John.
It's directed by the guy who directed Naked Gun 33 and a third, The Final Insult,
It's a great movie as well.
and
But on DVD.
Nutty Professor 2, The Clumps.
I'm not gonna say that's a great movie.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably a better movie than whatever I just said before that.
You said Naked Gun 30 for the third one, so I
No,
don't think
that's
you're
not
right.
true, dude. I'm so hyped for the new Naked Gun. We've got to go see that, man. I'll come down to see that with you.
Literally, I am so pumped for that.
Yeah, it'll be so good. I'm
What's
really looking
next?
forward to it. Yeah, we just breezed through them. First, we started off talking about them for 5 minutes. Now we're like, all right, okay, that's it. Anger management. Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson just scream at each other for a bit. Right, now we got Dickie Roberts, child star, a former child star. Dickie Roberts, former child star. You ever seen this? It's David Spade, Adam Sandler, no one else really. Dickie
I
Roberts
think we
is
talked
a very.
about watching.
I think I've heard of this before. Dickie Roberts is a very young actor who shot to fame in the 1970s sitcom The Glimmer Glam with his Spoonerisms catchphrase, "This knucking futt." We've seen this. We've seen this because I know that fucking "this knucking futts." I know that.
I remember taking the piss out of that.
Yeah, I know that. His
There's
career is
something
subsequently
about
halted.
awful catchphrases that I just fucking hate, man.
Dude, no, we've seen this. We have. I don't know, man. I feel.
It was probably off of the back of watching Grandma's Boys. And when we
No,
were like,
yeah,
"Hey,
no, we definitely
Happy
watched it
Madison
after
Movies."
Grandma Boys. This is, yeah, no, I do recognise it. Anyway, okay, that's what that movie is. Dickie Roberts, former child star. Then we got 50 First Dates, which I didn't realise was so far back as 2004.
It's one of the more critically acclaimed movies on
It
their
is
list.
definitely. I mean, it's only got a 45 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's not that high.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because critics have never liked Adam Sandler, though. They just don't like
Yeah,
this guy.
no, they don't. So I was reading about this, and everybody just says like, Happy Madison has always been slammed for, crude humor, celebrity cameos. That apparently like their kind of rough and crude humor plots don't align with their really sentimental endings. All of them have really nice endings, but I think that's just part of the humor that people take it too seriously. When it's like, no, there's different types of films. Like sometimes a film can literally, because it can be a horribly horrific film, but then if it ends on a funny note or ends on a decent note, that's a joke.
These critics are like rating it as if everything should be an epic cinema achievement. You know what I'm saying? Whereas all these Happy Madison products are more like a hangout movie. You're there with your friends, kind of shit.
Exactly.
It's not
what
like
I'm saying.
epic.
Yeah. Okay, so 50 First Dates, Drew Barrymore, she gets amnesia. Adam Sandler tries to win her back. How would you, right? I'm not going to talk about the movie because everyone knows this movie. How would you get a girl back if she had amnesia?
Oh, brother. First off, can I just say, it is kind of like the dream. Can I just say?
Would you? Is it? Like, do you think?
Yeah,
it's
because
really
imagine you do one wrong thing. Doesn't matter tomorrow. You know not to do that now. And also, every time you fuck her, it's kind of like a new experience for her. So you can like just keep on trying new shit to work out what's real good and what doesn't. And there's
Yeah, but what
on.
you stick it in her ass and she loves it, and then the next time you stick it in her ass and she hates it, and you're thinking, well, what the fuck? Anyway, right, so, okay, well, we'll move on from there. I don't know, I'd probably just keep kidnapping her in different ways. The Longest Yard, it's a remake of a classic, 1978 movie, I want to say? 74? Yeah, 74.
Not the best remake of that movie, in my opinion.
What's the other remake? There's a British one. Mean Machine?
Yeah, Mean
Was
Machine.
It?
Yeah.
It is Mean Machine. Yeah, that's a good one.
The Vinnie Jones.
I haven't seen that in years, dude. I'd watch that. That's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Funny movie, yeah. I do like Statham, Vinnie Jones. Longest Yard, I don't know if you've seen it. It's guards versus prisoners in football.
Yeah, I've got
in a prison. It's pretty good, to be honest. It's probably like the best version, in that sort of sense. I mean, Mean Machine is good, but it's a different kind of movie,
Yeah, it's one's British, one's American. That's why I probably like the British one version. But I like that a lot better because it's like the jokes that I'd normally hear, and the voices are just all familiar, like, oh, how's it going, Bob? Kind of shit,
How's it going, mate? Bob's your uncle, apple and pears, up the stairs, fucking do what you want. Brilliant. Right. Okay, so after the 1990 success of Deuce Bigalow, do you know what they did in 2005?
Deuce Bigalow, the European Gigolo.
Deuce Bigalow, the European Gigolo, with a 9% on
that-
Rotten
that's what I've
Tomatoes.
got.
It is the sequel, the much-awaited sequel, you know, to
I
a
haven't
movie
watched
that
it
isn't that good. I think I watched it first.
Yeah, because I had it on DVD, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm pretty sure I watched this before. I mean, the fucking poster is him with the Tower of Pisa going out of his crotch like a dick. Like,
you can't
you
right?
would never get. I'm sorry, you would never get a poster like that on a movie nowadays. Never.
Yes, they're all afraid. They're all
Yeah,
cunts.
but can you imagine a movie comes out and someone's got a fucking like the Tower of Pisa, Leaning Tower of Pisa as their dick? It would be uproar. It would be like, oh my god, have you seen this? You know, but whatever. It's basically the first movie, but he's in Europe. I don't really know that. He's just going around being a gigolo in Europe. I can't really.
It's the first one, but he's in Amsterdam actually, not Europe.
Grandma's Boy. It's got 16% of Rotten Tomato. It's fucking.
That's
It's about a
criminal.
video. It's about a video game developer who loses his job and ends up having to move back in with his grandma. And basically through that, I mean, it's insane. You got like Jonah Hill in it. You got Linda Cardellini in it. There's a monkey. Linda Cardellini, the great white buffalo.
Also, the grandma in it is the same grandma in Aliens in the Attic, so that's pretty cool.
Aliens in the Attic is an alright movie. Hey, buddy, you're alright with me. Anyway, it's a great fucking movie. It's the one that I recommend the most. Out
Yeah,
of
it's the
all
one
of these
that-
things. It's the one that like nobody's ever heard of it, but there's actually so many funny jokes. There's so many fucking funny cameos, not just like cameos for the sake of it, but just like actual cameos that make you go fucking. It's kind of funny. This is alright. You know, there's a pet monkey who does kung fu. You know, his mate's a drug dealer or whatever, and he trains up a monkey. Again,
because the tiger didn't work out, or the lion.
no, the lion didn't work out, and it stayed in a tree for a week or something. Or he stayed in a tree for a week.
Yeah, but they kept the guy who like brought the lion over.
Great recommend it. It's not on anything, so you've just got to find it. To be honest, that is one that I want to get on DVD, so I've just always got it. That'd be a great one.
True,
'Cause
true.
It's a
Good
fucking
find.
stupid movie. Alright, moving on. We got The Bench Warmers. Ever seen this movie?
That's actually a good movie.
Right, I've never seen it. Do you want to fucking...
Nice. It's about like a baseball team, I'm pretty sure. It's David Spade, and it's like they're basically a failing baseball team, and they're trying to like get better. That's like the premise of the movie, really. But it's pretty fun. It's another hangout movie, you know.
So, Gus, Richie, and Clark are adult nerds who spend their childhood wishing to play baseball but never got the chance. One day, Gus and Clark witness an overweight, timid boy named Nelson and his friends being bullied. They create their own team, and then something to do with Pizza Hut. All right, I'm just browsing through this right now. Something to do with
I don't remember
multi-million-dollar
anything big
baseball park. Yeah, basically they're nerds who decide to create a football team, a baseball team, and all that. There was a direct-to-video sequel called Benchwarmers 2: Breaking Balls.
Never heard of that.
It's got Chris Klein in it, the guy from American Pie.
Which one?
You know, the kind of jock one. You know, out of all of them.
No.
Hey, Albert. Hi. You're right, you big sweaty boy.
He's already left.
Yeah, he's a fucking sweaty fuck. I've never seen this movie. I don't think we need to talk about this movie any longer. It's Bench Warmers, if you want to watch it. 2006, again. There's this movie, actually. I think this is actually one of the better Happy Madison movies. As a movie, it's Click. I think this is actually a good movie.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about Clickbrew.
Yeah, Click's a good. Christopher Walken does a great job. He's at Beth Bed and Beyond.
It's got some emotion in it.
It's just a fun premise. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it also, unlike other Happy Madison projects, it knows when kind of to be serious. You know, there's a bit at the end. What are you saying?
I was going to say, it's one of the bigger roles I've seen David Hasselhoff take on. Like, normally when he's in a movie, it's for like 20 seconds.
Oh my god, yeah. I forgot he's in that movie. He farts in his face.
Yeah, and slaps him.
Yeah, and slaps him, and he's like, God, did someone just slap? Hey,
But yeah, it's got
shit
emotional
themselves.
beats of the movie that hit as well.
When he wakes up after his coma or whatever, and he's got all the fat, and he's flabbing it against his chest.
Oh.
And
like a punk.
yeah, because he's fucking with time. Basically, right, if you've never seen it, he gets this remote from Bath Bed and Beyond, from Christopher Walken down the back, like the back fucking rooms of Bath
Who's also
Bed and
the
Beyond.
angel of death.
Yeah, He gets this TV remote that basically you can rewind, forward, pause time, do this, do that, right? So basically he starts to take control of his life, starts creating all these good things happening because he can pause and rewind and do this and do that. But he starts to abuse it.
The controller is that it has like an autopilot function that sets with like what you usually do, and then it just like can work on its own, and then it just keeps on skipping his life away.
I haven't actually seen it in a while. Is that what happens? So it starts skipping his life away? Right, and then that's when he wakes up in the bed. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he comes downstairs and his kids are like all grown up.
His dad is played by Henry Winkler, who, if you don't know, is the Fonzie, and the incredible actor, by the way. But he's the part where
Happy Days! Welcome to the Happy Days podcast. It's the official podcast.
It always comes back.
It always comes back, man. Every episode, it always comes back.
But yeah, there's a scene where he says goodbye to his dad for the last time before his dad dies, and it's, oh my god, it hits so hard. I don't know what it is.
To be fair, I could watch Click. That would actually be a good movie to watch. I haven't seen that in a while.
Got it on DVD.
I think I have it on DVD, to be fair. All right, coming up next after Click is Rain on Me. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I got nothing else to say about it. You ever seen it, Rain on Me?
Rain on Me.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it's Don Cheadle, Adam Sandler. I've never heard of this movie. It's an American buddy drama. The film follows the story of former college roommates and old friends Alan and Charlie, who the latter whom is struggling with depression after the death of his wife and daughters in the September 11 attacks. Oh.
I'm guessing the guy who plays that guy is Don Cheadle.
I don't know. It's about 9/11. I don't. No, the guy who lost everything is Adam Sandler.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. So anyway, 9/11, that's a sad one. We're going to move on from that. All right, to a fun one. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, two firefighters who decide to get married to get out of it, to help with an insurance deal or something, whatever they're doing. Incredible, right? What a great idea.
I thought it was so they can get less money on the mortgage or some shit like that.
No, it's life insurance. Yeah. Two firefighters run into various problems after they pretend to be homosexual couple in order to ensure that Larry, who I think is Kevin James, a widowed father, can provide life insurance to his two children. If I went to you, can't get life insurance unless I'm married, right? And we were both in dangerous jobs, worked on an oil rig together, right? Okay.
I'd tell you to set up a Craigslist account.
What? But you wouldn't help me out.
There's someone out there where it could be a win-win for both of you fellas.
A win-win. I feel like I need to. I don't know about you, buddy. I don't know about you. Anyway, right, this movie, it's got Steve Buscemi in it. Fuck you. Right, it's got Steve Buscemi in it. Dan Aykroyd. It's the first movie that Adam Sandler starred in, a Universal Pictures film, since Bulletproof in 1996. So this is 11 years after, so he didn't go in any other Universal Pictures because he was off doing his shit, man.
And he saw Here Comes the Boom. I don't need that.
Here Comes the Boom hadn't come out yet. We've still got another Kevin James movie or two before then. Let's just say that. Yeah. Okay, afterwards we got Strange Wilderness. This also has 2%. We were talking about this earlier. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie. It's got Jonah Hill again, Steve Zahn, the dad from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's got Robert Patrick.
Hell yeah, I love that guy.
Who's the T-1000 from Terminator 2. Justin Long. It's got loads of people in it. Anyway.
That from Diary is a legend.
Yeah, he's got it in it. Anyway, what is this about? The crew of a fictional nature show heading to Ecuador to investigate a Bigfoot sighting in order to keep the show from being cancelled. The film was critically. I thought it was about Sasquatches. No, I thought it was about something else. I think I've seen this movie. Again, we were talking about this earlier. This all sounds very familiar. I don't know, man. Anyway, right, so basically it made no fucking money. Apparently it's a fucking shitty movie. I may or may not have seen it. But there you go. Right, so the next one, great one. You'll be able to talk a lot about this. It's You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
That's actually one of my favorites.
It's a great movie. For a comedy movie, right? That slapstick Naked Gun type humor, where it's just wall to wall joke, nothing makes sense, but in the world it makes perfect sense.
Not only did the joke, but the whole premise in itself is amazing.
Yeah,
And it's really out a terrorist who wants to be a hairdresser.
That wants to be a hairdresser. Sneaks over in a plane in the dog compartment. Ends up doing all of the dog's hairdos.
Silky smooth.
Silky smooth. You know,
And it has one of my favourite lines in all of any cinematic movie experience in it.
Oh, what's that?
Gold.
Gold.
I don't know what it is. You bring up a goat in a movie and it's automatically a goat scene. Pun intended.
And then that's when the infidels came over the hills. Their Black Hawk helicopters. I heard him screaming for help. I heard my goat scream for help. Okay, Zohan. Yeah, I mean, I suspect people have probably seen that one the most, maybe. But I think people probably get put off by it because they think it's probably going to be like a Borat ripoff because it came out around the same time.
Nothing alike. Absolutely nothing like.
Yeah. So now we have a movie called The House Bunny. I don't know if you've ever seen this.
No.
It's got Anna Faris in it, all right? Chris Pratt's ex-wife.
Yeah,
it's got Emma Stone in it and Colin Hanks. I think it also has the fat kid from Hot Tub Time Machine, Duke Clark or Clark Duke. Maybe. I might have just made that up, but I don't know. Anyway, it tells the story of a former Playboy bunny who signs up to the house mother of an unpopular university sorority after finding out she must leave the Playboy mansion. So basically, she ain't giving Hugh Hefner head enough. Yeah.
Been there.
Oh, no, the day after her 27th birthday, she awakes to a note, seemingly from Hef asking her to leave. So she's too old.
Oh,
that's
coming
what
from
it is.
Hef.
Yeah, but 27, man, dude, if you've got the money, you are the Playboy. You're not a Playboy, you're the Playboy. Dude,
Yeah,
you say 27's too old. You say 27 too old. You say 16's just right. 16's just right. Do you know what I mean?
The Playboy Mansion is something I've long forgotten about, and wouldn't it be amazing just to be there one day, just to see what it's like?
I don't think it's the same at all.
Well, after Hugh Hefner?
Probably... Yeah, when did Hugh Hefner die?
I don't know. 15, I want to say 2015.
2017. Right? He
He
died in the Playboy Mansion. He was probably getting shagged. He was 91 years old. He was 100% getting head or getting shagged by some fucking 18-year-old girl. And she absolutely incredible. Incredible. I love it. Good feat. But do you know what? Don't blame the guy at all. Fucking legend, right? Incredible. I just love it. Everyone do like, oh yeah, death by doo-doo. Everyone who like gives him shit or whatever, oh, he's misogynist. He monopolized, and he didn't force any of them to do anything.
He monopolized misogyny.
Yeah, he did though. He weaponized it into $1 billion franchise with magazines and porn and this and that, and just him as a person became a pop culture icon. Even the bunnies became a pop culture icon. Their logos and shit.
Every whore has the tattoo of Playboy on their back. So.
God, I'd love to play him. Right, so moving on. Never seen the movie. We got Bedtime. I have seen this movie. I meant House Bunny. Bedtime Stories, great movie. Okay, 2008, 2009 was a good year for Happy Madison films. Okay,
it was a good year for films. There was a lot
we had Paul Blart Mall Cop, Kevin James. If you haven't seen it, it's like Die Hard, but he's fat and he's in a mall.
I didn't like Paul Blart.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
It's all right. I just didn't think it was anything special, and it had so many and it was just always on TV. It was always on for some reason.
Okay. It was always on. Okay, well we'll move along to it because people kind of get the idea. It's a mall cop. Funny people. You ever seen it? Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill,
yes, I have.
Jason Schwartzman.
That's quite sad.
I've never seen it. Is it good?
It's good in a drama sense. It is quite depressing.
Yeah, it's a black comedy. I've always heard it's not your knocked up or 40-year-old version because it's Judd Apatow. It's not those, but it's one of those movies where it's kind of bittersweet at the end, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you kind of come out of it and go, oh, all right, well that was fun, I guess.
Just about
Eric Banner's in it. It's got
a lot.
Yeah. All right, now we got a horror film, the first horror film of the entire thing. Didn't know this was a thing. Okay, The Shortcut. It's a scary Madison production. The newly formed horror division of Happy Madison Productions, company by Adam Sandler's brother.
I don't think The Shortcut is an actual horror. Surely not.
It is. It's 85 minutes long. Came out in 2009. In 1945, a couple, Dougie and Irene, are leaving from the homecoming dance. The couple take a shortcut through the woods where they begin to make out. Irene wants to stop, but Dougie attempts to rape her. She manages to injure
And then
him.
out of nowhere, Rob Schneider comes out of the bushes.
Hey guys, I'm here, but look at my dick. It's in a paper bag.
My penis shaped like a torpedo.
Yeah, my penis. Sorry, yeah, he'd be the Mexican Rob Schneider. Yeah, my penis is a tortilla. Can you find it underneath? You'll get the salsa. You know,
Take your tits out. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. Present day, there's a shortcut. It's got Dave Franco in it.
I love Dave Franco.
It's got Dave Franco in it. Have you ever heard of the new show, The Studio?
No.
It's got Seth Rogen in it, right? It's a new Apple TV series. I've seen the first episode because it was free on Prime. I need to get Apple TV for it. Basically, he is a like studio executive to this thing called Continental Pictures or whatever. It's like an old school film studio or whatever. And he's worked his way up, and it's all like mainly one take, the show, you know. So each episode's kind of one take, and it takes it like they're one take sequences, if you know what I mean. So like each scene is one take. So he basically, it starts and his boss gets fired, so he's now up for the promotion, and it starts on a film set where he's with Paul Dano and they're filming a film, and like he's on the set, and then he gets a cart and he's talking to his assistant, then he makes his way to the fucking thing, to the studio, like the main offices or whatever, walks up, is all going around, and then he finds out that thing he's been fired. So then he gets a call from Bryan Cranston, who's the actual CEO of the studio, and he goes and meets Bryan Cranston. It's all one shot and he's going around. Then he gets the job, then he goes and visits his old boss who's just been fired. And then it's like he has to try and make a Pop-Tart film, right? So Bryan Cranston's like, oh yeah, Bryan Cranston's like, I want you to make a Pop-Tart film. But Seth Rogen,
Film about Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, like, a film about Pop-Tarts. Literally a film about Pop-Tarts. Like an origin, like a biopic about... No, like the Blackberry movie or Tetris or Apple or something. Right. So a biopic movie. And then he wants to create art. He wants to create this really like... he gets a meeting with Martin Scorsese, who's also in the show, right? Martin Scorsese's in it, and he gets a meeting with him, and they decide on this amazing movie and all this and that and this and that about Jim Jones. No, it's Kool-Aid. That's what it is. Right, so he has to make Pop-Tarts. No. He has to make a thing about Kool-Aid. There is a film about Pop-Tarts, and it's made by... There's a film about Pop-Tarts by Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't like that guy.
No, there's a film about Pop-Tarts by Jerry Seinfeld. It's by the SNL people. No, sorry. I know I'm rambling a bit now. But... No, I know I am. Right, okay. Right, taking it back.
Happy Madison.
No, this is not Happy Madison. Right, there's a film, it's basically Kool-Aid, and it does an interview with Martin Scorsese, and Martin Scorsese wants to do a film about Jim Jones, which is about the guy who did the cult killing with Kool-Aid. And so he promises to Bryan Cranston, his boss, that I'm going to make a film about Kool-Aid, and it's going to be really fun and magical like the Lego movie. And then he goes into a meeting with Martin Scorsese, and it's Martin Scorsese who's saying this movie, and he wants him to back it, and he goes, yeah, of course, you're Martin Scorsese, I'll do whatever you want.
But it's actually about Bryan Jones now.
Yeah, but then he can only make one movie. So then he has to let Martin Scorsese down, and he lets him down at this party, and Martin Scorsese just starts crying, and like he's just pouring his heart out. And then this guy comes up, it's Charlize Theron. She comes up to him and up to Seth Rogen. She's like, "You bastard! That was his last movie. You know, he wanted to make it with you. That was his last movie he's ever going to make. He thought that was going to be because Seth Rogen, he buys the script to Martin Scorsese's movie, so it will never be made." Because he doesn't want it to interfere with his Kool-Aid movie that's like just corporate capital crap.
Yeah.
Even though he wants to make the Martin Scorsese... Anyway, basically, sorry, I know I just rambled along there.
But he also wants his job, so...
It's all just about, like... That's all in the first episode. It's all just about, like, film studios and... like the stress. He's a studio head, the stress that you go through, and the way it's all one shot, like mainly like the scenes in the episode. There's one episode that is a complete one-er, and it's just chaos the whole time. It's just the next movie. Sorry, I know it's a really good. It's a really good show. I've just really enjoyed it, but it's full of cameos. Like, you think of anybody, they're in it, right?
Where did you say it was on?
It's on Apple TV, but you can get it on like Amazon.
Yeah, I'll have to get on Vidstream.
Yeah. Right, okay, so we got Grown Ups It is the highest performing. It made the most money.
Makes sense.
This and Grown Ups 2 made the most money out of any other Happy Madison production, even though it's only got 10%, which I would argue Grown Ups 1 actually a pretty funny movie. There's some funny fucking moments in that.
That's the whole gang. The whole gang.
And I think it's quite funny. You know, there's a good amount of jokes in it that you go, yeah, okay.
And it's endearing.
Yeah, you know, exactly. It's a good movie. Anyway, we don't need to talk about Grown Ups because everyone knows Grown Ups. You know, it's a good movie. I do love Rob Schneider in this movie. That's probably the one thing that I'm like, no, I like him. He's good.
Yeah, no, he is.
Okay, just go with it. You seen it?
Isn't it Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler?
They pretend to be together, to be a couple. Yeah.
I haven't actually really seen it. I mean, I saw it with my mum when I was really young, but I already
gay. Spending time with your mother, all right?
No, I mean, my mum was watching it, and I'd be in the sofa. You know what I mean?
Get lawyers, guy.
All right, mate.
All right, mate. We got the Zookeeper. I think you said before this podcast this was your favourite film. I think that was the thing you said.
No, but I think I never said that. But
No, I think you did. I think you said, "Oh yeah, this is one of my favourite movies."
I've never said anything about this film.
What the fuck are you on about?
I know
literally. No, what the hell? Why can you can't just do that and make me look like an idiot?
The Zookeeper, brother.
Yeah, the Zookeeper. Kevin James. You said he was your favourite actor.
I've never said that. I don't like Kevin James.
You literally did. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. You literally have a poster on your wall of that film.
That film I actually haven't seen. I know it's shit.
Do you know what's mad? It's got one of the highest ratings on Rotten Tomato out of any Happy Madison movie.
Zookeeper, yeah, it's because it's a
No! Here comes the boom, not the Zookeeper.
Oh,
no.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I'm like, God, I've never seen Here Comes the Boom. Anyway, we'll get to it. Yeah, Zookeeper. It's Kevin James. He's a zookeeper. He can talk to gorillas or something. He can talk to animals and he gets a date with them. Or I don't know. We got Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star. Never heard of this movie in my life. I don't really want to. The poster looks terrifying. I'll just say the synopsis really quick. It tells the story of a man-child whose reserved parents were famous porn stars and plans to follow in their footsteps. It's quite funny. Yeah, to be fair, I'd fucking watch that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Jack and Jill. Everyone knows that movie.
Great movie.
It is horrific. Have you ever actually seen it? It's awful. It's horrible. I don't know.
I don't remember anything in it apart from the restaurant scene.
Yeah, everyone remembers the restaurant scene.
Yeah.
I think that's just what it is. I just feel like Adam Sandler, like, it's so irritating. Like, I like Adam Sandler. 90% of the shit I like, he's in. Do you know what I mean? He comes up in something, you're like, because like he seems like a cool guy in real life. You know, you're like, he's a fucking, he's a sick guy.
He is. Humble as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I like him. I got time for him, right? The next one, right? Because everyone knows Jack and Jill. I'm not just going to shit on it that much. Do you know what I mean? We'll move on because it is getting along. And we've only got about, I want to say about 20 left.
Right? Yeah. No. Wait, what? I thought you said there was only 25.
Okay, right. Moving on. Right, we got That's My Boy. Okay, Adam Sandler, Adam Sandberg, Andy Samberg. It's great. You know, it's like, what were you doing? It's like special tickle time.
It's got Vanilla Ice in it.
Vanilla Ice, just playing a character. He's playing himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
He plays himself. They go to a strip club where there's like an orgy, not an orgy, and a scrambled eggs bar. You can buffet. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, basically, Adam Sandler plays. Oh my God, what's his name? Not
it's me, Danny Burger.
Danny Burger. Right, he played Danny Burger, who basically is a kid. When he's 12, he shags his teacher, gets her pregnant. It all goes to court. He becomes a child star for shagging his daughter, and for shagging his teacher, whatever. Not his daughter at all. Right, shagging his teacher. She goes to prison. He grows up as a child star or whatever, and then basically his grown-up child is Andy Samberg, and he is getting married. And Donnie Berger, Adam Sandler, comes back into the picture. It's just so dumb, you know. It's a good movie though. There's a bit of incest in it, and it's quite good fun.
Also, the grandma in that is the same lady in The Longest Yard who tries to fuck him the whole time. The receptionist.
Is it?
Yeah, the warden's receptionist. That's the same lady as the grandma.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, anytime they need like a sexy old lady, they bring her in.
Okay, right,
The
moving
term
on. Here
sexy is used very loosely there.
Aiden, we are moving on. Here comes the boom. All right, we've already spoken about this. Kevin James. Neither of us have seen it. He's a teacher who becomes an MMA fighter or something. Or is he a hockey player? He's something.
I don't know. This is the one I know nothing about.
He's a biology teacher who, to save his school music program, becomes an MMA fighter. Hang on, he's a biology teacher. Budget cutbacks at the school jeopardize the continuation of the music program. Concerned for his colleague. Oh, there's definitely a girl involved in there.
Do you know, at one point, Kevin James actually had like a career in
it's got Henry. It's got the Fonz in it.
Yeah, sorry. Nice. But yeah, you know, Kevin James at one point was like a sportsman in a combat sport. I don't know whether it was MMA or wrestling or something like that. It was probably wrestling because he's American.
No, he was wrestling. He went to the same school as. Oh, yeah, he went to the same. Yeah, he went to the same school as somebody.
Dolph Lundgren. I'm just throwing a guess out there.
No, it's not going to be Dolph Lundgren. It was Mick Foley.
It was someone who is a wrestler.
It's Mick Foley. Yeah, professional wrestler. Yeah, Mick Foley. Yeah, he went to school with him. Okay, right, moving on. Here comes the boom's done. Grown Ups 2 fucking sucks. We can move on.
Although, that being said, it has another wrestler in that movie talking about wrestling.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, what's his name? Cold...
John Cena?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, yeah. Why did you struggle getting that out then?
Because I kept on thinking of Brock Lesnar.
Alright. Right, moving on from Grown Ups 2, we got Blended. You ever seen Blended?
No, I don't want to.
Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler, what is it? South African cricketer makes a cameo in this movie. No, that's not what I want. Single parents who went on a blind date together, never wanted to see each other again afterwards. To their surprise, they end up on the same African safari resort with their children and are forced to stay together. Oh my god, it's like, we didn't get along at first, but like, maybe take a second chance, you know? Alright, okay, cool. Right. Paul Blart Mall Cop. You didn't even say a single word for that one.
I was intently listening.
Yeah. Paul Blart Mall Cop. We don't need. We get it. It's an Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore rom-com. We don't need to fucking hear it. Paul Blart Mall Cop. He's in Vegas.
Wait, how have we not got the Wedding Singer yet?
The Wedding Singer was before this. It was 1996, mate.
Oh yeah, it was it?
Think of we haven't even had The Waterboy. Haven't even had Happy Gilmore.
That's another one.
You know, there was movies before Happy Madison. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Happy Gilmore wasn't before Happy Madison. That was Happy Madison.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, because it starts off with
wasn't. Dude, it does now. It does. No, it does. It does now. Happy Gilmore is not. No, Happy Gilmore is Universal Pictures. It's got nothing to do with Happy Madison. The reason it's called Happy Madison is because it's called Happy Gilmore.
But why did they put the thing in then?
Because they've edited it into versions afterwards.
That makes no sense as to why they do that.
Why would they not? Why would they do that?
What do you mean? Well, yeah, why would they do that?
No, why wouldn't they do that?
Because it's not a Happy Madison film.
Anyway, the production companies for Happy Gilmore were Brillstein Grey Entertainment and Robert Simmons Productions. Look, I don't like your tone, and I'm going to move along, alright? I don't...
Wait. Which film were we on?
We're on fucking Paul Blart Mall Cop. Alright?
We've already done Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Number two.
It's the same bloody thing. There's not much difference.
It's in Vegas. I've never seen it. But, you know the fat girl... No, here's a fact, right? You know the fat girl from those movies? The fat Mexican one who's his daughter?
No.
In those movies, he's got a fat Mexican daughter.
Right?
Anyway,
what about it?
She's sisters with Manny from Modern Family.
You know what? For some reason,
I was bringing it
something like that.
Yeah, I fucking. There's only a certain amount of Mexicans in the world. You know what I mean? It's not an infinite number. You know, there's a finite, especially that we let into Hollywood. You know? Yeah. Anyway, that's not me. That's Hollywood. Don't judge me. Anyway, Paul Blart Mall Cop. It's Die Hard in Vegas with a fat guy. Right, we got Joe Dirt 2 Beautiful Loser, which I didn't even know was a movie. Yeah,
I knew that was a Joe Dirt 2.
Came out on Netflix, maybe. It's a hillbilly in the thing again. He's probably got a I don't know, help the
I think
town
this
or something.
time it's more about him trying to get along with his kids or some shit.
Okay, I don't care about that. Right, moving on to the third, I suppose, highest grossing movies out of Happy Madison. Can you guess it? It's 2015. It's
2015.
2015. It's got Kevin James, Peter Dinklage, Adam Sandler.
Oh!
I feel like there's another one.
I should know this one. That's
yeah,
Peter
you know.
Dinklage.
No, you know this. It's the only one with Peter Dinklage in it, man. It's the fucking one.
Oh, it's Pixels.
It is. It's Pixels, dude. Like, such a bad movie, but it made so much money. This is what sucks,
Peter
right?
Dinklage was good at it, though.
There's been some great movies that we've gone through. There's some shit ones, I'm not going to lie, but there's some great ones that haven't even made near the money of... And I know they put Pac-Man in it, and I know they did this. But, like... he's got Josh Gad in it. That's what it is. Because Josh Gad gets with Q-Bert, who becomes a pixelated hot girl, and they have kids.
Oh, yeah, I remember that part.
It means that Josh Gad had sex with the... Yeah, no, that's like a...
I think the reason why this one did commercially better than most of them is because it did all the marketing rounds, because it was also going to be a kids' movie, so...
Yeah, but like it just sucks. Everyone in it sucks. Everybody's just an arsehole in it. It's not a good movie. It's not a fun movie. Speaking of not a good movie, you know, sorry, no, if you want to continue, go.
I was just going to say, and all of the games that they put in it are the arcade games, but it makes no sense because there's like 100 men below it with like fucking rifles that are supposed to destroy it. It just makes no sense.
They could have done... Sorry, they could have done something really cool.
One shot, one guy, one shot, destroying something in space. Not like a whole army of people just shooting up at the sky. It's just no fun, man. Really. The best part was when they were driving around. With the Pac-Man in the cars. That is the best part. Yeah, 100%. But then like Peter Dinklage has because when he was like a child, he beat them at Pac-Man or whatever, and it's because he's had the cheat codes. No, he had the cheat code engraved in his glasses that he wears all the time, right? Oh shit!
Like tiny written, so he knows what the cheat code is. So he just does that, and yeah, it's just so dumb. Anyway, moving on from Pixels, I never want to watch that movie again. I mentioned earlier the Master of Disguise has the lowest rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Mm-hmm. It's actually The Ridiculous Six.
That makes sense because that movie is horrible, but it's kind of funny but terrible.
It is a horrific movie. I don't even know how to fucking begin this movie. Imagine The Magnificent Seven, but they're all but also written by someone who doesn't really care.
No, they're all brothers, same dad, different mothers.
Same dad. No, isn't it? Is it same dad, different mothers? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, same dad, different mothers, and it's got Terry Crews and Taylor Lautner.
It's also got Luke Wilson, I think. Yeah, Luke Wilson.
Rob
Schneider. George Garcia. Garcia.
Oh my God, that's Zawad Hassan.
Who?
Zawad from school. He just walked past.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, man.
Get him on the podcast. Go, run up to him.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's such a
No, one of the brothers is the fat guy from Lost.
Oh, what, the Blitz?
It's Hurley.
Oh man. Yeah, the Blitz.
Yeah, the Blitz. The Blitz. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Blitz. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh yeah. Wow, incredible. I love that.
I've never seen it.
Sorry, there's a crossover here. I'm looking, right? Hawaii Five-0, he plays the character of Jerry Ortega, right? In the show MacGyver, he plays the character of Jerry Ortega.
What? MacGyver? You've never seen
MacGyver and Hawaii Five-0 are in the same universe.
What do you get?
But they're in the same universe.
Yeah, fair enough.
He was also a contestant on The Masked Singer. He was a Cyclops.
Do you know what the best
Yeah.
part of any of those shows are? The theme tune for Hawaii Five-0. That's the one that's like. That's a fucking bang. I feel like Doritos Fresh for Xbox 360 when I hear stuff like that.
Anyway, it's the do-over.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that movie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was just standard. Not really standard. It was worse than standard.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Well, it's nothing special.
I don't think I did.
I'm
I'm gonna lie. This is when I've kind of seen not that many of them. We've only got about 10 left.
Yeah, the newer ones I've seen less of because they started either doing really weird films like
It's
Hubby
mainly
Halloween.
Netflix.
Yeah. Or they've done like deeper films like Uncut Gems, which I do actually want to see, but
Oh, Uncut Gems
Yeah,
isn't.
right.
Uncut Gems isn't.
oh, is it not? That makes sense because apparently it's actually really good.
Uncut Gems is apparently amazing. Yeah, apparently it's
Yeah.
really, really good. I haven't seen it yet. They
I
did
bet the
Sandy.
next one is Sandy Wexler.
Yeah, you guessed that because I said that.
No, I didn't. I didn't guess it because you said it. There must be a bit
The
of
one time you guessed it, alright, okay, alright, whatever. Anyway, Sandy Wexler, I haven't seen this. What is he, an assassin or something? What is he?
No, he's like this
A
huge
talent
big,
man. He's a talent
yeah, he's
manager.
a talent manager, but he's got like no charisma and he's really like odd and like he lives in like someone's like someone has like a house like in their garden that's not a shed but like an outhouse. Not an
Yeah.
outhouse, that's a toilet. Like the Fresh Prince, they have like the other house.
A guest house.
Yeah, not a guest house. It's called something. It's got a name. It doesn't matter. He lives in their garden, basically. He's trying to catch a break. It's stupid. It's not a great film at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna watch that movie. Moving on, right, The Week Of. Do you remember this movie? Adam Sandler and Chris Rock's kids are getting married.
I haven't seen it.
Neither have I. I can kind of imagine what happened. Some racist jokes, some kind of racist jokes, some Jew jokes, some black jokes.
That sounds up my street. Yeah.
It's got Steve Buscemi in it, so there you go. And then
do
we
love
got
Steve Buscemi.
then we've got Father of the Year.
I haven't seen that one either.
What was the one we watched, right? With Owen Wilson and Ed Helms. And we watched it once. And
we watched it more than once.
We watched it again. And halfway through, I turned to you and I was like, I think we've seen this film.
I was like that.
You were like, no, we haven't seen this. And I was like,
What is
no,
that
we've
film?
definitely seen this film.
What is that film?
I thought that was called Father of the Year.
Is it
Father
Owen
Figures.
Wilson and who?
Father Figures.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, their dad was maybe J.K. Simmons, maybe. I can't remember.
J.K. Simmons, what a legend.
Yeah. That movie is awful.
Yeah,
That's
fair
one of
enough.
those
Makes sense.
bittersweet. That's one of those bittersweet movies. No, you've fucking seen it. What are you on about? Anyway, after that we got Adam Sandler's 100% Fresh stand-up. Never seen it. Just gonna leave
What?
it there. He's got a stand-up.
Oh, it's just a stand-up. Oh, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it. That
no,
doesn't
I haven't
count.
seen it. Came out in 2018. It's got 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is the highest rated thing on this by
Stand-up
far.
movies are not movies.
That is the highest rated thing by 20%.
That makes sense that it'd be the highest rated because
Yeah,
one, it's
I
not
like
a
Adam
movie,
Sandler's stand-up. Yeah.
and two, he started off on stand-up. Like that's his roots.
Then we got Murder Mystery. You see Murder Mystery?
Haven't seen it.
No, it's Jennifer Aniston. They're on a yacht. Someone dies. They have to. They get brought into it, and they kind of have to be the detective in the situation.
After Knives Out came out, every single studio wanted like a whodunit movie, and I still didn't
it wasn't
get
even.
the
It
Murder
wasn't
in
even
the Middle
Knives
of the
Out.
Night.
It wasn't even Knives Out. They did Murder on the Orient Express, and they did Death on the Nile.
Yeah, I wanted to watch Death of the Nile, but I never got to watch it.
Oh, I saw I saw A Hunting in Venice, the third one.
I don't care about any of it. I just wanted that one scene that we saw in a trailer for Jackass 4.
What do you want me to say? I was watching it with Molly and that happened, and I was like, and she did not get any of it because this is years later, from that, and literally, I was pissing myself. I was like, oh my god.
Oh man.
Anyway, they go on like
one of us are there.
They do a globe-trotting adventure on a murder mystery. Then we got probably my least favorite movie that somehow has a really high rate compared to the other ones. It's the Wrong Missy in 31% on Rotten Tomato. Kevin,
I feel like I've seen
not
the
Kevin
wrong mystery
James.
thing about it. David
What's the
Spade.
other- David Spade. That's what I was thinking. He accidentally invites the wrong girl to a wedding, and so he ends up with this kind of gross.
Yeah, the wrong Missy.
The wrong Missy. Okay, Hubie Halloween.
I thought it was Hubby Halloween.
Hubie in it.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Well, I think it's Hubby or Hubie. No,
I don't know.
it is Hubie. You just said Hubby. Now you've confused me.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know whether it's like he's a husband and it's called Hubby Halloween.
No. He's not a husband. No, he's a little nerd that still lives at his mum's house and he's obsessed with Halloween. He's like, "It's my favorite time of the year. I just love it." And like Kevin James is the police officer, and he's like, "Hey, Hubie, stay out of trouble." He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna try and solve some mysteries. It's Halloween." And he's like 50. You know, he's like, "Oh, I'm just a little kid."
I need to get really stoned and watch that one time.
It is quite funny. I'd like it actually. It's got 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's one of the higher rated ones. Like I
don't know what it is about it, but there's
it's not good.
It's cool if I name.
Actually, to be fair, the next one, right? It's Home Team. Haven't seen it. I'm just gonna breeze past it, right? Because neither have I. Yeah, Kevin James, football. Rob Schneider, Taylor Lautner. Tells the film New Orleans 18 coaches his 12-year-old son's football team. What is
it with Adam Sandler trying to save Taylor Lautner's career? Why is that a thing?
Maybe they're just buddies. Maybe he was like, "Hey man, I really respected you in Twilight."
It's like, "Yeah man, I love Cheaper by the Dozen too."
yeah, fucking Ice Age man, am I right? Ice Age 2, am I right?
Not an Ice Age 2, is he?
Yeah, no, when they go to the cinema in Cheaper by the Dozen 2, they go to watch Ice Age 2. Don't test me on this, man. I know this. I'm asking if you know this. Okay, the next movie after Home Team, the football shitty 12-year-old Kevin James thing, is Hustle, which is actually the film with the highest rated thing. It's 92%. Is
that the basketball one?
It's the basketball one with the kid who's like, "How old is your child?" And he's like, 12. And he's like, "But you're only 18. And he's like, "Yes." You know, whatever. You know, and it's like right little Russian. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen it. You seen it?
No, I haven't.
Do you have any intention of seeing it?
No, I'm not really a sports movie guy, to be honest.
Neither am I. It's got LeBron James in it. Right, okay. Murder
the
Mystery 2.
The only sports movie I would watch is that Coach Carter with Samuel Jackson.
Alright, we've got 5 we've got 5 left. If you just hurry the fuck up, we can get through this.
Sorry, your dog's attacking me.
Murder Mystery 2, Globetrotting Adventure is the same shit as last time. Someone gets murdered, they have to solve it. Right? Okay, you get it.
Yay!
Yeah, hot, gay. You got it right. Okay. Then we got The Outlaws. It's got Adam Levine in it. Adam Sandler is producing it. It's got P.s. Have you ever seen this?
I'm so humble. Sorry, I haven't.
No, Adam Levine. He starts dating this girl. He's an Adam Levine type character, right?
Yeah.
He just starts dating this girl, and her dad is Pierce Brosnan and somebody else and they're like spies or something, or he's a bank robber, or they're bank robbers and he's a bank manager, I think it is. And basically they sort of start manipulating him, so he gives up like how to rob the bank, and it's just obviously Adam Levine being Adam Levine, you know. Came out 2 years ago. Then we've got You Are So Not Invited to My Brat Mitzvah.
That sounds amazing.
So it's starring Adam Sandler's children as 2 Jewish girls, who basically, it's based on a small young adult novel of the same name from 2005. Basically about a bunch of Jews going, "You're not coming to my thing because you're not Jewish enough," or something.
Yeah, I've been there actually.
It's got 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it must be alright.
There's only one bar mitzvah I'd like to go to, and that's one with 2 mimes on stage.
Then we've got, this is the second to last, so it's nearly done. Jesus Christ. If you've made it this far in the fucking podcast, Jesus Christ.
We love you.
I've barely made it. Yeah, we love you. I've barely made it this far. I am going to cut this down so it's a bit snappier, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, makes sense.
We've got Leo. Came out in 2023. It's an animated thing with a gecko and a tortoise. It's
I know
Bill Burr and Adam Sandler.
I do love Bill.
Yeah, do you know what? I watched it. Pretty good. I think it's a musical. You love musicals, so...
I actually don't.
You fucking love musicals. You literally, that's all he was going... Before this podcast, he was going, "Oh, is there a lot of Happy Madison musicals? Because I'm really in the mood for talking about musicals." And I said, well, I don't know.
Yeah,
There might be like 2 or
about
3. And you were like,
All
all right, we're going to do a musical episode next week where we're not going to talk about musicals. We're going to write our own theme songs and write our own songs where we burst into song out
The
of
musical
nowhere.
I saw was like a YouTube-made musical. It was actually kind of funny. It was about someone's life.
Okay, now we got another one. The last one. Most recently, this year. It came out on February 5th on Netflix. Huh?
Is it the one with the space spider?
No, we watched that. That wasn't one.
Oh.
You give Happy Madison way too much credit. They're not making something like that.
I do. I
You really do. There's been a few things where you're like, oh yeah, like Uncut Gems. That's Happy Madison. I'm like, dude, that ain't Happy Madison.
I was just asking if it was Happy Madison.
It's got Adam Sandler in it. It doesn't always mean that it's a fucking Happy Madison production.
Yeah, I know. I said that.
You're thinking of the space. You're thinking of the Spaceman, where Paul Dano. Again, Paul Dano coming up for the second time this episode. He is a giant spider.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen many new films, to be honest. It's quite a travesty.
Yeah, I've been watching quite a new films. You need to get on it. Anyway, I don't know why I'm fucking. It's Kind of Pregnant. It's by Amy Schumer, Will Forte.
I like Will Forte. Don't like Amy Schumer. Never will.
Neither do I. I said Amy Schumer and I thought, ugh, and then a line down it was Will Forte, and I went, oh.
I bet she makes some strange. But
it's where is it? It tells the story of a 40-something-year-old school teacher, Lainey, who gets envious when her lifelong friend and colleague, Kate, and another road worker are both pregnant, leading to her stealing a fake pregnancy belly to pretend to be pregnant. That sounds really sad.
Wait a minute, Adam.
What?
Are you telling me the cobbler wasn't a Happy Madison?
I don't think the cobbler. So I said all of that, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of sad. And you're like, the cobbler, not a Happy Madison production. I don't think it was.
Is it not? What?
Dude, if it didn't come up on this list, it was is the cobbler a Happy Madison production?
Yeah, but you are on Wikipedia.
No, I've googled it. It came up as I wrote, is the cobbler. It came up a Happy Madison production. It knows. It's listening to us.
Who did it?
No, Tom McCarthy, whoever that is.
Just one of them.
Tom McCarthy. Oh, he did Spotlight, which he won a Best Picture for.
No, I was wondering what studio. Like, you got Columbia Pictures.
No, it was Image Entertainment distributed it. Production companies were Golden Spike, Next Wednesday, and Voltage Pictures. So I don't really know any of those.
No, I didn't know. There's probably the cobbler.
Hey, Method Man's in that movie.
What, in the cobbler?
Yeah. And he's the second. He's a second credited, isn't he?
It's probably because he's like the most famous person other than Adam Sandler in the film. That works.
I don't know, dude. Dustin Hoffman and Steve Buscemi are in it. Dustin Hoffman is definitely more famous than Method Man.
You know, I don't think he is. Everyone
Dustin Hoffman! It's literally Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, I know who Dustin Hoffman is, but Method Man. You're going to tell me the leader
Get your head out your ass, mate. Get your fucking head out your ass.
The leader of the Wu-Tang Clan is not more famous than fucking Dustin Hoffman.
I'm gonna need you to just step back for a sec. Right.
Look, man, not even that many people have watched Rayman. I know it's an amazing film, and I have, but like you talk to anyone our age nowadays, and they haven't watched Rayman. They just know of it.
No, but I'm just talking in the zeitgeist. You know, it's like people he's more famous. You know?
No, it's Method Man. You
think Meet the Fockers. You think Meet the Parents. Not Meet the Parents, but Meet the Fockers, Little Fockers. You think Midnight Cowboy, Rain Man. I'm thinking. What's the fucking Mrs. Robinson?
Yeah, but Method Man has got more than triple platinum records.
Kramer versus Kramer, the Kung Fu Panda, Chef.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Tale of Desperado. Yeah. Hey, Mark.
He's saying that Dustin Hoffman is more famous than Method Man, and I disagree. But Mark didn't give a definitive answer.
No, I know. He just went, "Come on, get out of the fucking room."
Toasty's
he's like, "Get out of my house." He's also in the film Racing Stripes. I don't know if you've ever seen the film Racing Stripes.
Yeah, it's the one with the horse in it, the zebra, even.
The zebra, and it's voiced by Frankie Muniz, the guy from
Either way, the Method Man is obviously more famous than Dustin Hoffman. Everyone knows the
Dude,
Method
you're
Man.
so wrong.
He's the most famous person in the most famous rap group in the world.
Would you say
What are you
Method
talking
Man is
about?
more famous than like Old Dirty Bastard?
Yes, of course
say
he
more
is.
face than
He
Ghostface
sold the
Killer?
most out of all of them, went singles, and then dropped like quadruple platinum records. Everyone knows him. METHOD, man. Everyone knows that song.
I just feel like I don't think you're giving enough credit to Dustin Hoffman.
I am. I love that guy, but
Dude, he's in so much shit. Like, he's in Being John Malkovich, Sphere, Mad Men, fucking Outbreak, Hook, Dick Tracy, Rain Man, fucking Kramer versus Kramer.
I think you're giving Dustin Hoffman too much credit.
Dude, I think you're giving fucking Method Man too much credit. He's in The Cobbler.
Nah.
You know?
In all of these roles you're talking about, other than Rayman, he wasn't the lead actor.
He's the lead actor in a few of them.
Well, a few of them.
Nah, like,
Jimi Hendrix.
you fucking, he's in Papillion. He's in Marathon Man. Agatha, Tootsie, Death of the Salesman, Finding Neverland.
You can't win this argument. There's no way Dustin.
Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, everyone will know that movie. Come on, don't even. I would say more people know that movie than Method Man these days. Because even though I think Red Method Man is one of the best rappers, yeah, I agree with you on that. I feel like nowadays no one listens to Wu-Tang.
Yeah, but nowadays no one watches Dustin Hoffman movies, so...
No, but they'll know they grew up on Mr. Emporium.
I was just talking about that. If you ask people our age about Rain Man, they know of it, haven't actually seen it. That's what people are like. They pretend they've done stuff, but they never have. They just want to fit in.
No, that's just because they've looked. Yeah, I've seen reels. I've seen shorts. That's all this world is now. It's like you won't sit down for 2 hours and just watch the movie, but you're scrolling your phone for 2 hours.
They'll basically watch the whole movie in clips and miss out all the key details.
Yeah, so you're not watching it. Anyway, I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Method Man's more famous.
No, we're not fucking doing this. All right. If you're listening, if you even made this far, Jesus Christ.
Say it in the comments.
Oh, you didn't realise there was that many Happy Madison films. I'm going to be honest.
No, I would have thought they would have stopped after like Jack and Jill, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised they carried on making them. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. This is the end.
But the Happy Days podcast will return.
Yeah, the Happy Days podcast will return next week. We're going to talk about a band. Comment down below what band, even though we don't get any comments.
Why don't we call it the podcast? Why don't we call it A Henry Wrinkle in Time?
A Henry Winkling Time?
Yeah, like a wrinkle in time, but it's a Henry Winkler in time.
A Henry Winkler in Time? Do you know what? I actually kind of like that. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, okay. Well, Aydan, I love you lots. I'll see you in the next few weeks, but I'll talk to you next week, alright?
Yeah, I'll talk to you next Thursday. It's been a pleasure.
Alright, bye-bye. Bye.